Probably some more come in. It is 5 o'clock and we got a tight agenda tonight. I'm going to start off by making the same statement I made at the previous two meetings, starting with our fiscal year budget is $83,234,000. The budget has no increase in salaries. It adds 13 more full-time positions with benefits. The proposed 25 budget assumes a countywide millage rate of 10.415. That is no increase from the fiscal year 2024. The 2025 budget does assume a fire district millage rate of 2.1%, and that is an increase of 0.265 mils. At the beginning of our budget years, I have been sending out a department head and elected officials letter and to urge them to be mindful of what you put in your budget and ask for what you need. And if a request can be put off for more than 1 year, please do so. And we've done a good job on that. The 5-year history of our mill rates in 2019, and that's up here on the board, it was 10.905. And then in 2020, the Board of Commissioners lowered it a small amount to 10.677. In 21, we lowered it even further. That was my first year in office, to 10.413. And for the last 3 years, we've held it at 10.413. And the reason we put the inflation chart up there, you see those last 4 years, and anybody that's bought anything knows how much inflation we've had. And personally, and I think the Board of Commissioners has done a good job holding against inflation. The Insurance Commission collects an insurance tax, and it is, this time it was $5,218,000, and the Board of Commissioners allocated this money to the fire services in incorporated Walton County, and that keeps your fire property taxes down. Homestead parcels in Walton County, there's over 43 parcels of property. Homestead parcels are now 22,312. Last year's 21,711. That's an increase of 601 homes that went under homestead freeze. So over half our parcels are frozen value. And if you're here opposing or complaining about a homestead property, those properties are frozen. And the only increase is if they're in an unincorporated Walton County will be the 0.265 on your fire district tax, which equates to $10.60 for every $100,000 of value on your home. And with that being said, we will open it up for comments on the advertised tax increase, which it is a tax increase of 2.39%. Did I get that right, Milton? And that's basically on properties that are not protected under homestead. That's your apartments, your shopping centers, your investment lands, land that's not protected under conservation, is where that tax increase is. So feel free to come up to the mic. I believe Mr. Chandler's here and ready. Sir? Please come to the mic. This is broadcast, and they need to know who you are and what you got to say, Lee.
I'm I'm Lee Chandler. I live in Good Hope area,
Right.
and I just got some questions.
All right.
All right, you said that the land protected was going to be on the homestead exemption. Of course, you won't let me put nothing but my house and 5 acres on that.
Right.
And I do have a farm, a small farm, but I'm getting hit. I'm going to pay a good bit more taxes because I've got the tax increases now. I understood, and I might have been wrong, that it was told that if you got your splossed, you wouldn't have to raise property taxes again.
That is incorrect, and I don't know who put that out there.
Well, I was
Splosh,
at the meeting
wait a minute.
when you
Wait a
voted for
minute, please.
Okay.
Splosh cannot be used for property tax relief by law.
So
Who told that?
what's it used for?
It is used for special projects, road projects. It's used for parks and rec projects. It's used for this time around to make the payment on the jail, which if it wasn't passed, that would have been a tax increase on property taxes. It's going to make payments on the new park at Walnut Grove and all these special projects where you see the Splosh signs up. Tax relief.
Pretty hard on this because it ain't nothing but 0.2 something. It's going to hit me because I've been blessed to have land to have a farm on. You can't farm on 5 acres, so you just can't do it. And I'm going to get hit. I'm going to have to pay for the park at Walnut Grove, which I'm not going to use. I got to pay for water treatment, which I'm not going to use.
The water treatment paid for by the users system. It's not paid for by the taxpayers.
How about the
There's two misinformation you put out.
what they call retention ponds and subdivisions?
Detention ponds,
Yeah.
we are right now looking at special tax districts for those subdivisions where they pay to fix those
How
detention
come you
ponds.
can't have a special tax district for farmers that have to have more land to have farms? How come that can't be addressed?
I don't understand your,
I have to pay.
last year, and you're telling me, understand why. Well, I did add $1 million in houses.
I did, and so
Okay.
it's be hard.
Well, and you don't expect your tax to go up?
I don't a chicken house. You expect your chicken to go up when you go eat it?
We approved your, you will,
It's going.
I don't know,
Yes.
Yes,
tax
it is.
but we've kept the millage rate the